Alright, Gulf Coast independent wrestling fans, welcome back to Front Row Fanatics as we're continuing our review of Ultimate Wrestling's Chaos Reigns that took place last Saturday in Milton, Florida at Santa Rosa County Auditorium. Right now, we're going to rate the show, match of the night, runner-up, blah, blah, blah. Same shit, you know the fucking story. You watch our videos enough, you know what's going on. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who's going first?
I went first last time. Go ahead.
So what are we doing? Match of the night, rate the show, or whatever?
Match of the night, runner-up.
Okay, match of the night. I'm going to give to the opening match between Suicidal Soldier Tommy Hill and Robin Golfin in their cruiserweight battle to see who's more deserving of the #1 contender. And the runner-up, I'm going to give the main event with the four-way between the victorious Party Gras Justin Stone, the Master of Devastation Cameron Frost, the Ultimate Legend Black Sheep Bobby Dahl, and the Black Wolf.
Alright, I'm going to flip-flop. I have mine the total opposite. I'm giving match of the night, Justin Stone, Bobby Dahl, Black Wolf, Cameron Frost. Runner-up, of course, going to Suicidal Soldier, Tommy Hill, and Robin Golfin. And I want to comment, the reason that got runner-up is because, you know, to break kayfabe, so to speak, usually a Suicidal Soldier match is one high spot after the other. This one, there was some actual wrestling, a little psychology in the ring, which I was totally digging. So that's what got it runner-up for match of the night. Match, you know, Justin Stone, the four-way elimination match. There were a lot of twists and turns in that, some stuff I did not expect, and that's what made it match of the night for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I guess we're going to rate the show. Let me see, I'm going to have to pontificate here on the results for a second before I give a... let's see. I'm going to give this show a 7.2.
Okay.
You know, there's a couple good matches. There's some low spots, so to speak. You know, the crowd was a little weak. You know, though those of us that were there were a little vociferous and trying to make up for it, you know. Not a bad show, not a great show, not up to, as I would say, the high standards that we hold Ultimate Wrestling to, but nonetheless, an entertaining show nonetheless. 7.2. I enjoyed myself. Good show. Looking forward to Ultimate Wrestling in Pensacola at American Legion Post 33 in August. So, there you go.
Okay, well, this show, you know, this is what our good friend the Pain Lord would call a transitional show.
Right.
You know, we're just following Red, White, and Red, White, and Bruised. And even though some of the matches were a little subpar, this was a more fun show than we're used to at Ultimate. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have fun when we go to Ultimate, but this was more like a festive atmosphere. There was a lot of high energy going on.
Right.
And I'm going to give the show a 7.5. The main factor in that was the Death Row match. That kind of brought it down. The team, what was their names? The Radical Alteration.
The two crappy guys in t-shirts, shorts,
gear.
and tennis shoes with no gear.
That kind of brought it out. El Scariachi, of course, you know, he performed as we expect him to. The Death Row thing, I'm kind of over it. Although he is a fierce competitor, he is the Ultimate Wrestling heavyweight champ. That was the main thing, and it was good to see Nick Virtue back, of course. And that being said, I want to remind everybody, Ultimate Wrestling's next event, Redemption, August 7th, American Legion Post 33, downtown Pensacola.
Absolutely. You know, for me, like I said, the guys in the 3-1 handicap match with Death Row kind of brought me down. The quickness of Carlos beating Buddha Bushido's brains in, which didn't even qualify for a match. I wouldn't have been able even to cut a fart and the match was over, you know. I mean,
right.
I mean, so that took a little away from it. Other than that, the rest of the guys out there busted their butt, and I'm not saying there was no lack of effort from anybody, you know. But, like I said, entertaining show, but for me, not up to Ultimate's usual standard of high quality. So,
but I'll say the seed was planted for some outstanding future matches.
Right.
Like I said, we have the whole series that's going to take place with Suicidal Soldier Tommy Hill and the Evolution Robin Golfin. The eventual clashing of the Titans, so to speak, in the former center Nick Virtue and
the feature Carlos D'Angelo.
So a lot of things happening. They just have to come to fruition. Justin Stone eventually going to get a title shot with Death Row.
Or whoever the Ultimate Heavyweight Champion may be. You've got Ecstasy of Gold. You've got some stuff building up towards that to unify the Cruiserweight and the X Factor belt. So a lot of interesting developments going on in Ultimate Wrestling. You know, like I said, love Ultimate Wrestling. Have a great time there. Everybody, you know, at Ultimate, I want to thank you for your hospitality, your hard work, and everything, for making us feel welcome. You know, it's no slap in the face. You can't always be on top of the heap all the time. You know, like I said, it was a fun show, but not, like I said, in my personal opinion, up to ultimate standards. So, you know, what can I say?
And I want to take this opportunity to thank all our special guests, all the people in the Front Row Fanatics studio audience. I want to thank Mr. Marcus Gibbs for taking time out to come by, chat with us. As always, I want to thank Mr. Electricity, Jerry Reiner, who we actually did a show for Red, White, and Bruised, and due to several issues beyond our control, that issue of Front Row Fanatics never saw the light of day. Jerry was gracious enough to come back, sit in with us again, and give us his thoughts. And also to the very weird and uncanny Buddha Bushida, who had, I guess, a problem with the color purple. So
I'll go Barney on your ass, Bushido.
But we also want to thank him for dropping by. And I guess that's just going to wrap it up, unless you have something you need to pontificate.
Not really. Other than you know, they've got Ultimate Wrestling's got redemption, August 7th, Ultimate Legion Post 33. I see. I've renamed it Ultimate Legion Post, not American. It's the Ultimate Legion Post 33 in Pensacola, Florida. Chop, chop, chop. You know, be there for some more exciting wrestling action. Have a good time. Support indie wrestling.
As always.
Absolutely. And with that being said, I guess we'll see you in the front row.